Hi there. This tutorial will show you how to create and manage custom standards in Acouso. Custom standards allow you to define your own acoustic requirements and default materials for different room types within your project. To begin, open the Acouso window and navigate to the Custom Standards section. In the Standards dropdown, you can see the list of existing standards. To create a new one, click Add Standard. And for this example, we'll create a standard called Test Commercial. Once the standard is created, it appears in the list and its details are shown on the right side of the window. Here you can edit the name and description of that standard, and after making any changes, click Save Standard to apply. Next, we can define occupancy types within this standard. Occupancy types describe the acoustic requirements for specific room uses, such as offices, meeting rooms, or classrooms. We'll click Add Occupancy. And for this example, we'll create an occupancy called Design Office. Once added, the occupancy details appear on the right side of the occupancy section. Here, you can edit the name, description, as well as define the acoustic targets for that space. First, let's set the maximum reverberation target. For this example, we'll set it to 0.8 seconds. And next, we'll set the maximum sound level target to 45 dBA. These targets will be used by Acouso when evaluating the acoustic performance of rooms assigned to this occupancy type. You can also define default surface finish materials for this occupancy. These materials will automatically apply to rooms using this occupancy type if no material has been manually assigned. For this example, we'll set the floor to thin carpet over concrete, the walls to painted gypsum plasterboard, and the ceiling to perforated plasterboard with no backing. Once these settings are configured, click Save Occupancy. To use this new standard, go to the Acouso-ROOM tab. Under Project Standards, you will find the Project Standard dropdown, and your newly created Test Commercial standard will now appear in the list. Select it. You can then assign its occupancy types to the rooms within your Revit model. This allows Acouso to automatically apply the appropriate acoustic targets and default materials for your spaces. And that's how you can create and use custom standards to tailor acoustic requirements for your project.